In the grand tapestry of fantasy, some heroes are not defined by crowns or prophecies, but by the steel they carry. Their names are legends, whispered in taverns and sung by bards across generations. Today, we pit two of the greatest swordsmen ever imagined against each other in a duel to the death. Geralt of Rivia, the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken, versus Aragorn, son of Arathorn, the heir of Isildur and future king of Gondor. It's a question that has echoed through forums and conventions for years: who would truly win? Let's first consider the Witcher. Geralt of Rivia is more than human. He's a product of the brutal trial of the grasses, a series of alchemical mutations that grant him abilities far beyond mortal men. His strength, his agility, his reflexes, all are pushed to superhuman levels. His senses are so keen he can hear a heartbeat from yards away and track scents that are days old. Trained from childhood at the Witcher fortress of Kaer Morhen, his fighting style is a mesmerizing, deadly ballet. It's a whirlwind of pirouettes, parries, and lethal precision designed to kill monsters many times his size. But Geralt's true genius lies in his adaptability. He famously carries two swords, steel for humans and non-magical beasts, and silver for monsters and supernatural threats. And then there are his signs, simple but brutally effective combat magic. With a gesture, he can unleash Ard, a powerful telekinetic blast, or Igni, a torrent of flame. He's a monster hunter, a pragmatist, a walking, talking weapon. His opponent is no less formidable. Aragorn, known to many as Strider, is the last chieftain of the Dunedain, a remnant of the noble bloodline of Numenor. While he might look like a weary ranger of the north, that appearance is deceiving. His Numenorian heritage grants him a lifespan 3 times that of a normal man, along with physical prowess at the absolute peak of human potential. He is a peerless warrior, his skills forged over 80 years of constant struggle in the unforgiving wilderness, fighting orcs, trolls, and the dark servants of Sauron. He is a master of the longsword, a brilliant military strategist, and an inspiring leader who can rally the hearts of men and ghosts alike. His will is unbreakable, his stamina near limitless. This is a man who tracked a troop of Uruk-hai across the plains of Rohan for days without rest, a feat that would kill an ordinary person. He is the embodiment of grit and kingly valor. So let's break down their arsenals and experience. Geralt comes equipped with his steel and silver swords and his potent Witcher signs. He may also carry a variety of potions to further enhance his abilities mid-fight, pushing his body to even greater extremes. Aragorn wields Andúril, the Flame of the West, a blade of legend reforged from the shards of Narsil, the very sword that cut the ring from Sauron's hand. This is not just a weapon, it is a symbol of hope and power, a masterfully crafted blade that seems to possess a will of its own. He also carries a dagger and a bow, skills he has honed to perfection. When we look at their experience, we see two different kinds of veterans. Geralt's life has been a series of intimate, high-stakes encounters. His expertise lies in one-on-one duels and fighting small groups of incredibly dangerous opponents, from cunning sorcerers to lightning-fast Bruxy. He dissects his enemies' weaknesses and exploits them with surgical precision. Aragorn, on the other hand, is a seasoned general. His experience is rooted in large-scale warfare, leading armies and fighting against overwhelming hordes at battles like Helm's Deep and the Black Gate. He is a master of tactical positioning and reading the flow of a massive engagement. Now, imagine the scene. The duel begins. They meet in the misty heart of an ancient, forgotten forest, a neutral ground untouched by the politics of their worlds. There are no speeches, no declarations. There is only the cold, silent understanding that only one of them will walk away. The air itself seems to hold its breath as they draw their blades. Aragorn, with the long, elegant reach of his greatsword, Andúril. Geralt, with the deadly efficiency of his steel sword drawn from his back. The first exchange is a blur of motion, a deafening clang of steel on steel that echoes through the trees. Aragorn's classical, powerful strikes, the techniques of a master swordsman of Gondor, are met by Geralt's fluid, spinning, and unorthodox style. It's a dance of death between two absolute masters of their craft. Aragorn is immediately surprised by Geralt's unnatural speed and strength. He feels the inhuman power behind every parry. Meanwhile, Geralt is taken aback by the sheer, relentless force and unbreakable defense of the ranger. Aragorn may be human, but he pressures Geralt in a way few have. Aragorn fights with the righteous strength of a king defending his people, but Geralt fights with the cold, calculated cunning of a predator hunting its prey. The duel intensifies. Neither swordsman can find a definitive opening through pure skill of arms alone. Recognizing this, Geralt takes a risk. As Aragorn commits to a powerful overhead strike, Geralt quickly steps back and thrusts his hand forward, uttering a single word of power. The Ard sign erupts from his palm, a wave of invisible force slamming into Aragorn's chest. For any normal man, the fight would be over, they'd be sent flying, their guard shattered. But Aragorn is no normal man. He digs his heels into the soft earth, his Númenórean heritage granting him a resilience that genuinely shocks the Witcher. He stumbles back only a few feet, catching his balance, his eyes now burning with a newfound respect and a grim determination. He has tasted the Witcher's magic, and he will not be caught off guard again. The fight rages on, becoming more desperate. Aragorn now understands he cannot win a prolonged battle of attrition against a physically superior opponent with magical tricks up his sleeve. He must end this quickly. He presses his advantage, using his longer reach and immense strength to force Geralt onto the defensive. He unleashes a relentless barrage of blows, each one aimed to break the Witcher's guard or weapon. The forest rings with the furious symphony of their combat. Geralt is forced to parry and dodge, his fluid style tested to its absolute limit. The fight becomes a grueling test of endurance, a raw battle of wills. In the end, after a battle that feels like an eternity, it is Geralt's lifetime of hunting monsters that gives him the final, sliver-thin edge. He is accustomed to fighting creatures stronger, faster, and more relentless than himself. He's trained to anticipate, to find that one fractional opening in an opponent's attack pattern. As Aragorn lunges, putting all his strength into a thrust meant to end the fight, Geralt sees it, a slight overextension, a momentary imbalance. With blinding speed that defies human perception, he pivots, his own blade a silver blur. He lands a crippling blow, a deep, devastating cut. However, Aragorn, with the heart of a lion and the unbreakable will of a king, does not simply fall. He is mortally wounded, but his spirit refuses to be extinguished. In his final, defiant act, as Geralt's sword finds its home, Aragorn thrusts Andúril forward with the last of his strength. The flame of the West finds its mark. So, who wins this clash of legends? In our analysis, there is no clean victory. There is no hero walking away into the sunset. They are both pushed to their absolute, godlike limits. Geralt's superhuman abilities and combat magic would likely allow him to land the first truly fatal blow. But not before Aragorn, with his indomitable spirit and kingly strength, delivers a mortal wound of his own. They would fall together, two titans of the sword, their blood mingling on the forest floor. A tragic, but perhaps a fitting, end for two of fantasy's greatest warriors, leaving behind a legacy etched in blood and steel. But that's just our take. Do you agree with this outcome? Who do you think would be the last one standing in this ultimate duel? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.